All looks good. Okay. Holy shit, this is pretty cool. Alright, we want a similar construct to what we had before. We'll give it a 5-second timeout. Same deal as before. We'll call this get results. This time get results wants to equal search web. Get component search web. And we're setting it to search results. If search results is anything other than nothing, where's search results? Oh, it's called get results. No wonder I can't find it. If get results is anything other than nothing, then reset the timeout. And then we can do something with these results. Right, so I'm trying to think what our search results will return. I had a text file, but I've been closing a lot of them, so I might need to get that back. I get this big long vomit of, yeah, it's like this. And then I said to strip out I want to make sure that's actually working. I told it to strip out items, so it should start with something like this. Our search results should come back looking something like this. And then what I need to do is tell the language model what it is we're looking for in this garbage and tell it to go and find it and summarize it for us, send it back to us so we can get cat to output that as the answer. So this is a moment of truth. Okay, so let's see. What do we do? What do we do? What we do is, for now, we just debug.log those results back, okay? I'm just going to put important, because there's going to be a lot of debug messages right now while I'm building this, and I need to make sure that I know exactly. Well, I'll just put, okay, Google output. There we go, and then we go get results. Just so I know that that's working properly. All right, this is unbelievably exciting. I think it is. Oh man.
ChatGPT is ready and waiting.
Cat. Cat. Look up. When is the next Genshin banner? There we go. We got Google output back. Yay. Okay. Took a little longer than I expected. It did actually stop a little bit. Ah. Ooh. Okay. We did. So we got here and we got Google output, but it actually, that's why it seemed to take a while, because it timed out. That's interesting. Why? So it got as far as knowing what to search for. We got Genshin Impact the next banner release date in there. But we didn't get any search results back. Huh. Did we remember to activate it when we did our search? Pretty sure we did. Uh-huh. But we never got anything back. What the hell? That's really strange. Oh yeah, we did say. See, what's really weird is it deactivated itself. Ah, you know what? Okay, I know why. I know why. Yeah, we shouldn't have done that down there. That's why. That should be done there or there. That's why. It deactivated itself before it had time to complete. That was my fault. Okay, let's try that again. Oh my god, this is really impressive. I think it's really impressive that like we can send a language model a human thing like that, and then it can build a search query for us.
ChatGPT is ready and waiting.
Also, we didn't link this speech engines. Let's do that now. Okay.
ChatGPT is ready and waiting.
Cat. 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 Look up. Next Genshin Impact banner release date. Google output is empty again. It never actually completed. I don't know what the hell is going wrong with this. Search web was disabled. Was it ever enabled? I don't see any evidence that it ever gets enabled, so let me just check that. Let's do a debug.log. Google search enabled. Begins. Okay, what is going on here? Everything's linked.
ChatGPT is ready and waiting.
Okay, I see why. It's the same thing that was the issue before. I had the component disabled and the object enabled. This is why.
ChatGPT is ready and waiting.
Cat. 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 Oh my fucking god. I've got to do something about this wake thing. It's driving me fucking insane. Cat. 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 Why is it fucking so shit? Why does it not hear cat on its own? It's so fucking annoying. Cat. Look up. Genshin Impact release date. It's not at all. Okay. Okay. We got output. Google search begins. Yeah, Google output. Okay, everything's working perfectly. Well, not everything. Trying to get fucking cat to respond. It's the voice recognition. it's like I'll get under the hood of it and I will make it better, but it's just like that's going to be a whole day's work because I didn't write that code. It's someone else's plugin and I paid money for it. It's fucking annoying. There's no settings for it. So I'm literally gonna have to reverse engineer the whole fucking thing and figure out where it's doing it and fix it. So that'll be a fun day. I just can't deal with that right now while I'm trying to do this. Yeah, that's fine. So we just gotta send all of that. Yeah, I mean, we actually searched for the release date of Genshin Impact. Yeah, so now we just need to ask the manual request system again. Look through all this shit and tell me the answer to my question, basically. Okay, so the first thing we need to do is come up with a good prompt for build prompt for the system. From the following metadata, please try to find I'll say, please try to find the following information. This will be, right, our voice request. The problem is our voice request was deleted because it had to be to stop it from triggering over and over again. So now we need a private string, which will store that in, which we will call original query. So back when we do our part where we blank that out, web query, yeah, voice request equals nothing. Original query wants to equal voice request before we do that, so we can get that back here, and then we can send it to the language model to say what our original query was. Okay. It seems to not like line breaks, so I'll just put a few spaces in there. And then we want to get the Google results, right? So get results. Where was it? Get results? Yes, it was get results. So that's our prompt that we want to send to AI, build prompt. So now we need to do a manual request again. So we want manual request, get component, manual request, AI query equals build prompt, and then manual request set active to true. And then we're going to need to wait for the response back from that as well. Yeah, a lot of waiting for responses back, but this should be the moment of truth. This is the answer we're looking for. So I'll wait. Trying to think what I would call this part of the process. Well, really, it's like a summary result, isn't it? I'll call it web answer. Await web answer. Okay. Same deal as always. Give it a 5-second timeout. This time we'll call it get answer. And we're using manual request. Component is manual request, and we are looking for AI output, AI response. If get answer is anything other than nothing, then we reset the timeout, and now we should have an answer from the AI. Now, once again, it's going to be in some kind of fucked up format. Actually, I don't know yet. It will be slightly in a fucked up format, but not too bad. It'll just be in a standard OpenAI response format. So actually, we probably have a template we could look at here. So there's an indeed a request. So what we really want to do is replace. I'll get its response back now just to make sure, because I've changed things like tokens. Completion tokens. Oh, that's how many tokens it used. Yeah, this might not work actually unless I increase the amount of tokens it can use. Because this bit requires quite a lot of information. I think the maximum is like 4,000 tokens. I'll set it to 3,900. So we'll say final answer, and then we'll debug.log get answer. Because all we need to do now is format it so that it reads like a human sentence and send it to the speech engine.
ChatGPT is ready and waiting.
Cat. 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 Oh my fucking god, this drives me absolutely fucking insane. Cat. 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 Jesus fucking Christ, why does it do this with this fucking word? Why is it like this? It detects everything else in the universe but her fucking wake word. It doesn't make any sense. Does it do that with any single word? Ball bearing. Oh, it loves ball bearing. Dildo. Oh, it's happy with dildo. Cat. It just fucking hates cat. 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 Look up. When is the next Genshin Impact patch? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait. What is going on? We got a bad request. So we got search results. Okay, it figured out that the search should be Genshin Impact patch release date. We got search results back from Google. Why the fuck did it do? But it came back with a bad request. I think it's line breaks. The question is it a bad request because it's too big? Like, that's so... It's so fucking vague though, isn't it? Yeah, the answer is there as well, by the way. The 3.6 release date is set for April 12th, 6 weeks after the start of 3.5. I just don't know whether it's a bad request because... Okay, there is a simple fix. Well, there's something we can try. Use regex replace. Remove all characters if it's. That's quite a nice static. Let's use that. String. Is that system? What? Because I added dot system. No, it's related to the other thing below. What doesn't it like about string? Oh, it's probably because I haven't got AI response equals remove line endings. AI response. Yeah, I don't know why they're using a capital S though. Shouldn't that be a small s? Let's try that. It's not gonna work. What the hell is this thing's problem now? Oh, I gotta swear to God. What is this thing's problem? Are we missing one of these? No. I don't understand what broke the fucking class exactly. I think it's this static. It doesn't like it. Yeah. Shut up. Ugh. Back to the fucking drawing board. See, I think it should just be as simple as AI response equals, we'll try it, AI response dot replace. It's weird though, because it should support carriage returns. So I don't know why that's giving us a bad response, but I suppose I don't really care as long as I get a response and it makes sense. Like, it doesn't matter to me. It doesn't matter to the AI how it's formatted.
ChatGPT is ready and waiting.
Cat. Fucking God. Cat. 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 I swear, the thing is, right, this thing seemed to be working a billion times better the second I put it all together. And it's like, now it's suddenly just fucking... It seems like every day it gets worse at trying to recognize the wake word for some insanely inexplicable reason. Cat. 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 Look up. Genshin Impact release date. Bad request. It's still got the fucking line breaks in it though. Oh my god, this drives me fucking insane. This actually drives me insane. So it's probably because it's not showing me an N. Right, let's ask ChatGPT if it can help me solve this problem. I am getting a bad response from Unity web request, which I believe is due to line breaks in the input data. I have tried replacing N, but line breaks still occur. Is there another method to ensure no line breaks remain in the string? Great. Oh, I love my life. One way to remove all line breaks from string is to use regex class. Yeah, that's what somebody else was saying on a forum, but I don't know what it is. Okay. Input, regex replace input. Okay. So can I just say regex replace AI response? Okay, is regex using system? Choosing something. Oh, it says there, system text regular expressions. Fuck off. All right, let's try it again. Hello, Pika. I hope you had a happy Easter so far, and I treat Easter just like normal day all weekend. Yeah, me too. Well, I'm not religious, and on top of that...
ChatGPT is ready and waiting.
On top of that, I get migraines if I eat chocolate, so I can't even enjoy the chocolate side of it. Cat. Cat. Look up the next Genshin Impact patch date. It's a patch. It's still coming back as bad request. No, it's still got fucking line breaks in it. Oh, wait. Wait a minute. That one. Right, what is that coming from? Request body. Yeah, which includes the... Oh, wait. We're doing it on AI response. No wonder. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. Let's try it now. Plus my LAN is better than yours. I care. I don't even play the game.
ChatGPT is ready and waiting.
I'm happy for you. Cats. Cats. Cat. Cat. I fucking hate this speech recognition thing. Cat. 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 Look up the next Genshin Impact patch date. Oh my fucking god. Okay, we finally got rid of line breaks, but it still said bad request. Okay, so I guess it wasn't the line breaks that was causing the bad request then. So what is the bad request? Like, I need more fucking information than that. 400 bad requests. API is unable to process the request due to an issue with the syntax or structure of the request. A common reason for the 400 is that the prompt exceed the limit character allowed by the API. Yeah, I think that might be what it is. I recommend you check the API documentation to see if there is any limits on the size of the prompt. Okay, that's fine. I can deal with that if that's what it is. But I wish it would just fucking tell me that instead of leaving me to guess. Maximum request 4,000 tokens, but you don't really know how many tokens it's going to be. Okay, to check the number of tokens string for OpenAPI, you can use the OpenAPI.completion API call with the token count parameter set to true. Yeah, but that's Python. I'm not using Python. How's my eye going? It's fine. It's just a pain in the ass to get there. This is pretty crazy ass stuff that I'm doing right now. I'm using a Google API and OpenAI's API. It's working really well though. I'm at the very last stage now. I just need to get all of the metadata from Google to the language model, and then the language model will find the answer for me, and then it will tell me the answer. That's something that even this doesn't do. Even ChatGPT 4 doesn't do that because it's not connected to the internet yet. It will be. So yeah, this is by no means a trivial thing. Okay, I think I need to think about how I'm going to condense or compress the metadata because there's too much information in it. And most of it is useless, but it's kind of hard. I actually think that this is something that GPT might be able to help with though. Okay, I do think, right. I do think that OpenAI can help with this. I am building a search function, a web search function to use with my DaVinci Text 003 API. Google API returns lots of useless metadata when performing a search. And due to token limits, I need a way to efficiently remove useless data. Below is a typical search result. In Unity, how can I make a public list of strings to store fields such as kind or title to be stripped from this data? Okay, and then we'll stop it there so it's got enough information to go off. See what that comes back with. To store fields to be stripped from the search result, you can create a public list string in Unity as follows. Yeah, but I need code. Thank you. Good. This is what I wanted from you. Yeah, but you're not gonna contain. No. I think you understand. You misunderstand what I'm wanting from you. I want the content of those fields removed, not just the fields. You can add or remove fields from the list as needed to use. Okay. Okay. I'll butter it up a bit. This is a great start. Now, how can I also remove the content associated with those fields? See, if I really want to get deep on this, which I could actually, although Google's always going to give me at least, I think it's 10 pages of search results, like 10 search results at a time. Okay, so one way I could do this, but this would be a lot of coding, but imagine how cool this would be. I could build a system that basically cycles through this entire process where it's like, okay, we have the human response, we go and get the Google metadata response, we send it to Google, we do the query, and then for one search result at a time, we basically say, okay, look at the metadata. Is the answer to the question here yes or no? If the answer is no, go to the next search result. Go to the next search result, and in that way it could just keep going deeper and deeper and deeper into Google search until it finds an answer. Obviously I'd need some kind of cutoff, otherwise it would just keep going forever. Yeah, but that might be a little bit overkill anyway, because the information I need is normally in those first 10 pages anyway. Yeah, people are idiots, Speaker. Hello, Quizzy. How are you? To remove content associated with the fields you want to strip, you can modify the strip fields method to remove both the field and its associated content from the JSON object. There we go. This is the magic I needed. Oh, wow. So we actually convert it into a JSON so that then we can just go on. delete that shit, which will be awesome. SD can be kept in. I'm good. How about you? Pretty good. I'm at the end of a really exciting journey right now, which is to just get the final piece delivered. So I have like web searching enabled on my AI. I just need to get now. The problem is the information that Google regurgitates at me is too big for the AI to handle. So I'm trying to find a way to condense it down, which also costs me less money because I have to pay for every character basically that goes through the AI system. So it's also in my best interest to do that anyway. Okay, the problem is I don't know whether is this going to include the field as well? Okay, so it's using, so we're doing a public static and it's using a list of string fields. Okay, okay, this is going to get pretty hairy pretty quickly. It's Stream Manager that's doing most of this, right? Yeah, okay, so it wasn't even the line breaks, I don't think, that was causing the issue anyway. So let me save that. Go back into here. Add our public static. Yeah, JSON uses a specific namespace, I think. Does it tell me which one it is, or do I have to look it up? Let's look it up. Actually, I think I know what it is. I think it's Newtonsoft. Yeah, I thought it was. Okay, there we go. Oh no, it doesn't actually use Newtonsoft. Huh. Okay, which namespace does the J object depend upon? Is part of the Newtonsoft JSON.link. Okay, so that was very close. Very close. Just needed one .link on there. Okay. How many problems will I fix with my AI before using it again? I just want to get this one working. This is a big one though. This is a huge one. This gives it the ability, this gives me the ability to ask it questions that it can look up answers on the internet too. So it's a pretty big one. It's a fucking huge one. It's something that even ChatGPT 4 can't do yet. Okay, so now we have a public static, which will take a J object input and a list string fields. List string fields. And what did it suggest I use for my list? Fields to strip. Okay, so let's set that up first. I don't want to do it programmatically like that. Mind you, it's actually given me a good footprint there, a good blueprint. Because it's probably right about most of those fields, to be fair. You know what, I'm going to leave it like that for now. I think that's actually a pretty good suggestion that it gave me. Okay, this will create a list of containing names of the fields you want to strip from the search results. You can add or remove more fields from the model as needed. To use this list to strip the unwanted fields. Yeah, but that was before I told it that I wanted the content of the fields. Okay, here's an updated strip fields method that removes both removes both the field and its associated content. With this updated method, if a field in the fields list is found in the JSON object, both the field and its associated content will be removed. That's fucking awesome. That's really cool. For example, if you call strip fields JSON new list string kind title on the JSON object you provided, the resulting JSON will be this. Haha, that's so cool. That is fucking cool. Okay, so what I need to do then, before, when we get our Google search results back, what are the next character I'm saying for us? Fiona. Yeah, I'm the same. We haven't even got, she's not even confirmed yet though, is she? Await answer. Right, we can't get the answer yet. The problem is here. Right, so we send Google's results to the AI query prompt builder. But first we need to strip it of bullshit. So this is where we need to call, what was the name of the static? Strip fields. So we need to call strip fields. Okay, let me see the syntax example. JSON new list string. Yeah, I wouldn't want to do that. I want to give it an existing, I want to give it the existing list. So we want to say JSON, comma, and then the list. It was fields to strip. Fields to strip. Oh, is the first part the input? J object input. J object output equals new J object. Far from input. I don't think it's in the format of a J object though. That's the problem. Okay, my output from Google comes to me as a string. How can I convert it to a J object? Or maybe, yeah, let's see what it says to pass to the static. You can use the JObject.pass method to pass the JSON string into a JObject. Okay, so in that case, I'm going to need to do this on the Google search itself. Yeah, that makes sense, actually. Whoa, that's going a very long time. What? Why is it doing this? Why is it putting the entire content into the code? Wait, this can't be right. Yeah, and plus, yeah, no, that's not going to work though, because the results are always going to be dynamic. Oh no, it's just giving me an example. Okay, it's just giving me an example that I've got a string here. God, it went a bit overboard with the example, didn't it? Okay, right, so let's back up a second. We don't want to do it here. We want to do it on the Google search result end. So I need this static and the link import to be on my web search code. If I can ever get back to my freaking Unity project, there we go. search web. Okay, that's my search web. Put my static here. I need my namespace here. Okay, nice. Before I do my own manual replacement of the top of the object, which I do there, get results equals response text. I need to call on strip fields. Oh, and it wants a JSON object. Okay. Hold up. Okay, there we go. So we can convert it into a J object, which is get results. And then I need to call strip fields on search result object. And then I also need that list of fields to remove to be in that one. What's it complaining about now? That's fine. Just leave it like that for now. Oh, that was in search web anyway. I'm working on that right now. Okay, so put that in here. Okay, and then the name of this thing is fields to strip. Let me just grab that. Stick it in. There it is. Okay, nice. And then what do we get back off that? Return output. So don't I need to say something equals? So when I call strip fields, search result object fields to strip, does the J object get edited directly, or do I need to capture a separate output? Yeah, the strip fields method edits the J object directly. Okay. And I assume I can dot to string the object back to string format.